Hello and welcome back to another Minecraft video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to build Page Count, one of the 3 new minigames introduced in the Fun and Fear update for Stampy's Lovely World. It is a game of strategy where 2 players move the books in the middle in order to try and reach a target score. It's a fairly small build, so it shouldn't be a long one today. So, without further ado, let's get into it. The materials you're going to need for today's build are here in this chest. Take a good look, and once you think you have them all, we can start the build. The area you're going to need for today's build is a space that is 23 blocks wide by 13 blocks long. And to begin, we're going to count in 11 from the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Then we're going to break out 3 blocks to the right. So 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to extend this back until it is a total of 11 blocks long for all 3 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then we're just going to break out this entire hole. Then we're also going to break out an area to the right and to the left of this. So we're going to miss 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to break the 5th block and we're going to continue for another 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we're going to extend all of this back until it is a total of 9 blocks long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we're just going to break out that entire area. And this is where we're going to eventually fill in the floor for our build. So now that we've done that, we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. So coming in 4 from the left, we're going to break out 5 blocks. And then we're going to extend it back until it is 9 blocks long. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we just chop all of that out. So we get our final shape for the floor, with one little added detail that I'm going to show you, which is if we come to the back here, where this 3 wide by 2 block hole is, on the left and the right we're going to break out the corner block. So now you should have a shape in the floor that looks just like that. Now to begin filling in the floor, we're going to take our oak planks and we're going to do 3 like this, right at the front. Then we're going to continue going up until we create a ring shape like this. And in the middle of it, we're going to place a chiseled bookshelf. And we're going to essentially repeat that all the way up until the end. So we've got our 3, we create a ring around it, and we place our chiseled bookshelf in the middle. And now you get the picture. So we just do that all the way up until we reach the end of the area that we dug out. Then we're going to fill in these 2 corner blocks here that we broke out with oak planks, and we're going to essentially repeat what we did here, but twice on either side. So you can see where we've got our 2 chiseled bookshelves in the middle here. So we're going to start by placing ones like this, 1 block away from it. Then we surround it with a ring of oak planks, and then we do the exact same thing again. And we're just going to repeat this for both sides of the build, until we get to the end here, where you'll notice we've done a ring, but there's still 1 block of space left, and we're just going to fill that in with oak planks. And now that you're done with that, we should have a floor that looks exactly like this. Now to build up the outer walls of this building, we're going to come to the left-hand side and counting up 2 from the left here, we're going to place our first block of white concrete on this block, so it should be in between where our 2 chiseled bookshelves are. Then we're going to extend this to the left until it is a total of 8 blocks long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you'll notice that we have left a gap here, and that's because the inside wall is different to the outside wall. So then, with this 8 blocks done, we're going to come up and to the left and place 1, and then come up and to the left and place another, and extend this by a further 6 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we come to the left and up one again, and we do the same, so we're creating this diagonal pattern on all of the corners. And then we extend this so it's the same length of that, so it's a total of 8 blocks long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're going to place 3 blocks of oak planks. And then we're going to take our black concrete and do exactly what we did here, but on the other side. So we place 8 blocks. Then we go up diagonally twice. Then we extend this out so it's a total of 7 blocks long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we go diagonally twice and extend this so it's a total of 8 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now we're going to extend up all of these blocks until they're a total of 7 blocks high. So for the white concrete, you're going to use white concrete. For the oak, you'll use oak. And for the black, you'll use black concrete. So let's do that now. With the outside walls now built, we can start working on the interior of this game. So we're going to start with the white side, and to begin, we're going to cover all of these grass blocks with white concrete. So just a single layer at the bottom. Then, on the left side, we're going to miss 2 blocks, then we're going to place a dropper, miss a block, place a dropper, miss a block, place a dropper, and we should be left with these 2 blocks here. And we're just going to fill in everything in between with white concrete. And now we can just build up this wall until it is the same height as our outside wall. Then, this right wall is already done. It is the exact same as the outside wall, so that makes that easier. But for this front wall, we're going to start by placing a block on the left, then we're going to place redstone lamps all the way up until we just have 1 block of grass left, and we're going to fill that in with white concrete. Then we're going to do a row of white concrete on top of it. Then we build up again, and we're going to essentially repeat this row of 6 redstone lamps another 2 times. So we do our 6 redstone lamps, cover it in white concrete, and then we just do 1 more like this, but this time not covering it in white concrete. Then, on this corner block here, we're going to build this up until it is the same height as the wall we just did here. On the back here, we're going to take our chiseled bookshelves. We're going to place 3 in front of the oak planks here. Then we place 3 oak planks, then 3 chiseled bookshelves, 3 oak planks, and then finally 3 chiseled bookshelves. Now for the black side, we're going to essentially repeat what we've done here, except we're not going to have any droppers in the back wall. So let's do that now. And with that done, we can now work on the decorations for the inside of the build. So to begin, we're going to come to the white side of the build, right next to the entrance here, and we're going to place a torch on this block that is in level with the droppers. And then we're going to place another torch 2 blocks above it. Now, for each of the droppers, we're going to place a stone button below them. Then above them, going to the right, we're going to place a total of 6 oak signs with them labelling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's do that. Then, above each of these signs, we're going to place just a normal item frame. And starting from the left, we're going to place a total of 6 pieces of coloured wool in them. So we're going to place a cyan wool, a lime wool, a purple wool, a magenta wool, a brown wool, and finally a blue wool. Now, on this back wall here, we're going to take our torches and we're going to place one in the centre block, so it should be 2 from the left, and then 2 up. And we're going to place a torch, we're going to miss 2 blocks, and we're going to place another torch. Then, on this wall of redstone lamps, in the spaces that we can see in between them, we're going to place a total of 12 signs. So it's essentially what we've done here. So for each row, we're going to place a oak sign saying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's do that. Then, to the right of each of these rows of signs, on this back column here, which is the diagonal one, right next to where our chiseled bookshelves are, we're going to place a torch 2 blocks up, miss a block, and place another torch. And we're going to repeat that on the other side as well. Now, we're going to take our glowing item frames and we're going to place one in between our 2 torches on both sides. And in each of these, we're going to place an arrow that we're going to rotate until it is facing directly up towards the torch. We do that on the other side. Then, we're going to also take our books and we're going to place them in the very center column of the bookshelves. So you look at the bottom one here and you want to look directly in the middle and you're going to place it on the bottom and the top for all of the bookshelves right in the center. Then, on the right side, we're going to repeat exactly what we did over there on the white side. And we're just going to place a row of signs labeling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's do that. Then, on the right-hand wall, we're going to take our torches and we're going to come to the center block, miss a block, place 1, miss 2 blocks, and place 1. And now this wall is going to be slightly different to over there. So what we're going to do is we're going to count in 5 blocks on the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on the block above it, we're going to write a sign that says target score. And then above this, we're going to place ourselves 3 normal item frames. So 1 in the center, and 1 to the left, and 1 to the right. And then finally, we're going to take our torches and we're going to place them where we did on the right side, but here instead. So 1 here, miss a block, and place another. And now we are ready to do the redstone behind this build. So to do that, we see that we've got these spaces behind the redstone lamps on either side. So we'll start with the white side, and if we come here to where we can see our chiseled bookshelf on the floor, facing away from it, we're going to place a redstone comparator. Then, to the left, we're going to place a total of 7 repeaters facing into the wall. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And behind each of these, we're going to place a layer of redstone dust. And then finally, we're going to take a torch and we're going to place it in the corner block here, which should be the only block on the floor that hasn't been covered by something already. Then we're going to just fill in the entire layer above of it with white concrete so that we can create the layer to do the next thing of redstone, which is where we're going to essentially repeat exactly what we just did. So we're going to place a comparator, we're going to place 7 repeaters, and then we're going to do a line of redstone dust behind it. And then once again, putting a torch in this corner. And you get the idea now. So we fill in the area again, and we repeat our redstone, and this creates the scoring system so that we can keep track of where the books are being placed inside of the chiseled bookcase. And now that we've done that for the white side, we're going to repeat exactly what we did, but facing in the other direction for the black side. And with that now done, we can build the roof of our game. Now, building the roof is fairly simple, as all it requires is for us to copy exactly what we did for the floor, but rather on the layer above the torch, which should be 1 block down from the 7 blocks that we built up. So the inside roof is different to the outside one, so we'll start with the inside first. So coming to the entrance, we're just going to copy exactly what we did on the floor. So 1 block down, we're going to do our ring of oak planks, we're going to place a chiseled bookshelf in the middle, and then we're just going to, yeah, exactly what I've said, we're just going to copy exactly what we did for the floor. So let's do that now. And with that done, it should look just like this. So if we go inside, we can see that anywhere we stand, if we look directly up, it will be the exact same block. And it should look just like this on this in the inside. Now, to do the exterior roof, we're going to start by coming to the front here, and we're just going to fill in this entire row here, which is 3 blocks wide, with oak planks. So we're essentially just trying to connect it up to the planks that we have at the back. So we just fill it in like this. And then to do the left and the right sides, all we're going to do is we're just going to fill in the top layer with the respective colour. So we'll fill in all of this side with white concrete and all of this side with black concrete. And we do the exact same for the other side. Now, coming to the front here, we're going to take our torches and we're going to place one on the 6th block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then to the left and the right, we're going to do the same thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And on the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, underneath these oak planks here, so where our entrance rectangle is, we're going to take our oak stairs and we're going to place one upside down on both the left and the right, so it creates this little archway going in. Then we're going to take an oak sign, and on the left hand side, 2 blocks up, we're going to place a sign that says page count. And the final thing you're going to want to do to finish off this build is in each of these 3 droppers, you're going to place a stack of each of these 6 coloured wool in every single one, and that's how you get the points that you're trying to aim for. And that is this build done. It was a much smaller one today, so it was quite a bit more fun to create, and I hope you enjoy playing it. Goodbye!